frankly. My parents' dog ran away.
Really?
Yeah, that's a real bummer, too. I saw my sister post a thing on Facebook this morning. It was some photos of her with my parents' Chihuahua, who they've had for...
You've talked about that dog a lot.
Yeah, Turbo the Chihuahua. Chillest Chihuahua I've ever met in my life. Out of the 2 Chihuahuas that I've met in my life. It's the chiller of the 2. But when my dad got sick, I mean, we're talking 9 years ago, maybe. That dog was really kind of, kept him in good spirits. And my mom was... I saw that my sister had posted something. It was photos of her with the dog. And she's like, please, if anybody sees... So I texted my mom. I'm like, did Turbo get away? And, of course, my mom. You guys wonder where I got it. She texts back, yes.
Period.
Period. Not even a period. Yes.
She didn't even give you a period.
No. Yes. Now, I understand she's probably devastated by this. It's a tiny dog.
Obviously, if you read the context clues.
Right.
She's a mess.
And I said, she sent me a couple of long texts after that, but I said, is he microchipped? Yes. And
so
I'm
they
like,
haven't been able to track him
what
yet?
happened? The dog never runs out or anything. So my mom was looking for his tiny little harness to take him on a walk or whatever, and she said it had been raining, so she knew that usually wants nothing to do with that. Like, my dog doesn't want to go out when it's raining either. If I want to let her out, she didn't want to go out there. So she's like, I was looking for the harness, and I opened the sliding door of the patio, and he bolts and runs. So I'm thinking, like, because he was getting on a little bit. She said he'd been kind of lethargic. I'm thinking maybe he did like an old yeller type thing. Dogs will go off to die.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So my parents are just beside themselves.
Oh.
So, because I always thought, this must be the idiot that I am. For some reason, I thought that those microchips were like a GPS type thing. But they're just chipped so that if they're found,
they
can scan them,
it.
yes,
Yeah.
and find out where they're supposed to be. I guess I don't know why I thought this. I thought that like it was like a GPS find my iPhone type thing.
Yeah, like a tracker. Track the dog or whatever.
They sell dog tags that have a tracking device on them.
Right, but I thought that those chips, because just about every animal you'll get now gets chipped. But
no, the chip is like if it ends up in a shelter or somebody finds it, they can take it to a vet and they can figure out who it belongs to.
Right.
It's the equivalent of branding.
Yeah.
So to speak.
But if the dog's just out there and not in possession of any humans, then
that's the trouble.
Yeah.
So they're just in an instant, this dog was gone. So they're not going to find this dog. It's a Chihuahua. My mom's like, if he survived the night, she's like, he had no problem going up to bigger animals and barking at them. So he could have gotten smacked around by something or.
Damn.
They have coyotes out there?
Yeah, some coyotes.
Yeah.
But
Damn.
they were driving around last night and walking and trying to find. I'm like, oh, that sucks. That's a great dog, man. Their dog is a great dog. I posted videos over the years of him humping my leg on the holidays. And
the memories.
I'm gonna have to put Barbara Streisand under that and put it in slow-mo. In memoriam for Turbo.
Yeah. Pound Cake was there when I thought I lost my cat forever.
Oh my God.
You never want to be the person that lets the animal out to never see them again. I thought I lost my cat forever.
But, and I initially thought my mom must feel awful because she had the door open. But if your animal never runs out, then you feel safe to do that. And their dog never like bolted. She never had to worry about him running away. So, but cats are a different story. That's why when people think their cats love them, they're like, you leave a door open, they're gone.
Well, no, but everybody said, like, even when I thought the cat was, like, for real, just, like, gone, they're like, the cat will come back to the house. Like, it just will.
Will it?
It'll, want some food. It'll remember. It'll pick up the scent and remember where it lives and come back. And I'm like, I'm not banking on that. This cat's never been outside for a period of any amount, like, any more than 2 seconds. So I'm like, I don't know if its instincts would kick in. I was an absolute wreck. I was losing my mind in front of Cody. Like, if there's ever,
I remember him talking about it.
He's seen me at my absolute
I've seen her at her worst.
bottom.
Yeah.
The worst, because I thought...
And there's so much more to come.
Nah.
Mm-hmm. You think losing your cat's the worst thing that's ever going to happen to you?
Oh, no. There's way worse things that happen.
That's what I'm saying.
I've been there
There's so
too a
much
lot,
more to
though.
go.
I've been there when her grandfather passed away. I was there when her
you
cat
were
ran away.
there.
I've seen Erika in some very fragile states.
I
Not that I'm
know.
bragging, but I am a very
Not that I'm
comforting
bragging. I like how in his mind that was partially a brag.
No, I'm just saying.
I've seen her awful situations.
That's a true friend. I mean, I've been there. I was there to console her, to be her friend.
You were okay with the consoling. You were telling me my mascara was running. And I'm
I was holding it together, although I was.
He's always looking for the aesthetic value.
yeah.
I
He's
had
like,
my
girl, you look a mess.
my ass was jumping up in those trees trying to find your cat,
He
so I don't want to
did,
hear it.
yes. He was looking high and low
Well,
for my cat.
he didn't want to be standing on the ground next to a bawling woman.
And
Of
yelling,
course he's going to go into the
and
tree.
yelling its name. He's like, Jacob! I'm just, all I can do is like bawl my eyes out. And then,
That no one filmed?
no.
He's in a tree shouting a cat's name, and no one got this on video? Oh, my God.
See, this
Shaking-
is why there
he's
needs to be
shaking
one of us
treats.
there when they're hanging out, because they're too wrapped up in the moment to realize how hysterical that actually is.
You guys need, and we should all chip in. Anytime the two of you hang out, we need to have an objective third-party documentarian on staff.
Just one of those drone cameras that'll follow you around. We'll just get one of those.
That's right.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
God damn it! I just wanted to come over here, drink my champagne, be chill.
I know
Nope.
he had just brought a bottle of champagne over. We just popped the bottle, and then I realized my cat was gone. But I was more upset because I thought I was responsible for the demise and then the lack of I thought I was responsible for losing the cat.
And that poor cable guy or whoever was over there, the maintenance guy, he's just there trying to work on the house or whatever. Erika's like, you just have to go. You just have to get out of here. Ian will pay whatever you need to pay.
And you're screaming and
Yeah.
I had a guy over. The reason why the cat got out is because I had an air conditioning guy come over to work on our air conditioner. Turns out it was just a filter that was clogged. So he replaced it, whatever. He had let the cat out. He held the door open a little too long. My cat got a little curious.
Oh, he let the cat.
Yes. So, but I didn't know this at the time because I'm trying to like retrace my steps. I'm like, when was the door open? It wasn't until after he left that I realized that he was probably the culprit or whatever. But he was there, and I'm just like, all I can think about is finding my cat. I don't like at
It's a
this
good
point.
thing
them
the
out.
cat wasn't the thing clogging up the air conditioner.
That's true.
So, Mr. Brightside over here.
This guy's like, remember he's like, all right, so the ducts look fine. Right now, what it looked like a clogged air filter. What you're going to want to do is you're going to get an 8x12.
And Erika's
I'm like,
bawling.
dude, you have to go. You have to leave.
He's still got a job to do.
Like, I have to find my cat.
Ma'am, could you fill out this quick survey? How was my service today?
Yeah,
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Plenty more where that came from. Click here to subscribe. Click here to watch another video. We'll see you next time.